We're glad you're with us today. Very important. Planning is the most important part of being prepared in case of an emergency.
Michael Bryant is Madison County's Deputy Emergency Management Director, and he's here with some tips. You just do not know when something's going to happen, and you need to be ready.
Absolutely. Preparedness is key. And one of the things we want to tell folks is to have a family emergency kit. One of the things people don't realize, if you have and we've seen it in Katrina and all these other places, you have a large-scale emergency, most people are going to be on their own for the first 2 to 3 days. So it's important to have a family emergency kit, bottled water, a battery-operated radio, flashlight, food, and things like that. It's just important to have that.
Okay, you had this packed when you came in and you pulled out some of the items. You know, a lot of times if people are sitting down and they think, what would I need in an emergency? It might not come to mind all of the different things that you need. What do people typically forget?
They'll forget a lot of things. Batteries, flashlights, candles. Batteries are really important. Radios, one of the things we recommend is they have these wind-up radios now. You don't need a battery. One of the things to think about is if you're packing food, make sure it's something that you don't have to cook in a microwave. You may not have power.
That's true.
Make sure you've got a can opener to open the things that you have. And just have a family plan on what to do. If you've got loved ones that are elsewhere, make a plan to meet, or plan what to do in case of a fire, what to do in case of a tornado, and then sit down with your family and talk about this plan. What are we going to do if something happens?
Very important discussion.
Yes.
There in Madison County and in the surrounding counties, people are very aware of the chemical weapons and the potential for a problem there at the Bluegrass Army Depot. If there's a shelter-in-place emergency, what are people to keep in mind?
Keep in mind, basically, the shelter-in-place, you want to keep the bad air out and the good air in. We recommend duct tape, plastic. It does work. Go ahead and identify an interior room, and then all you have to do, turn off your heating and air conditioning system, duct tape and plastic over your windows and your doors, have that battery-operated radio. And not only for a chemical event, it's going to work for a majority of chemical events. Not necessarily from the depot, could be from 75, could be from the interstate.
I would think it's not good enough just to have that emergency kit in place. You probably need to keep checking on it to make sure everything has not expired, and also to keep those discussions going with your family.
Absolutely. Maybe once a year, just pull all those out. It'd be something the family can do. It's a great thing to sit down with the kids and, okay, do we have everything we need? And check to make sure those batteries are good, make sure your radio works, make sure your flashlights work.
All right.
Very
Michael,
important.
Thank you. Very good information. Of course, we are in what we would consider to be severe weather season at this point. So